One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Jillian, can you hear me? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Yep, I can.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome inside the historic Interscholastic League Fieldhouse as we get set for the final competition of the girls basketball Class 4 District 15 title game matchup. I'm D. Jackson alongside the lovely Jillian Johnson. And Jillian, welcome in. We've got some great action here today. Central taking on Center for the championship game in the region.
Yeah, I think that's going to be serious.
It is going to be fun. It is going to be exciting as these two teams match up yet once again. And on paper, both teams have so much in common. They are a very strong bunch of players that have met once before this season. Earlier in the year, it was a heartbreaking loss for the Central Blue Eagles, losing by 1 point, 42-41 in overtime. And it was just an amazing game to whereas everyone had a hard-fought battle, but in the end, there can only be one winner. Well, we're off and we're set for tip-off here at the field house. And we are off. Possession will be for the Yellow Jackets. Ball inside to Thrower, who banks it off on the miss. Ball rattling around, fought hard underneath, and you've got our first foul here. So the Jackets will go to the line to shoot a pair. And missing the first one. And misses both, but the putback is good for the first 2 points of the game. Yellow Jackets getting off to the hot start. Here come the Central Blue Eagles trying to answer that attack. Riley Pendleton running the floor, driving in, takes the shot, and it rims out. Recovered by the Yellow Jackets. Parker with the pull down. And that one kisses off the rim as well. The Yellow Jackets ball underneath their own basket. Just getting here underway, the first period. Ball inbound to Dunn. Thrower pulls down the rebound, gets the ball to drop. It's a great shot and great execution there by Thrower. Shot carries out. Rimmed out, and the Yellow Jackets with the rebound. Parker steps for three, knocks it down from outside. Heather Harker with the big three-pointer there. Harker pulls it down, runs into a little contact. Ball moved out. Dunn passes it out, recovered. Pendleton driving, rims out. Jackets will have to slow it down a bit. And there'll be a backcourt violation on center. And there's a great turnaround shot, kissed off the glass by Lanicia Hawley. Great turnaround shot there, Jillian. She had a great presence of mind to understand exactly where she was.
Yeah, she did for sure, for sure.
And here come the Yellow Jackets. Ball back inside the thrower, gets her own rebound. Loose ball, Riley Pendleton picks it up. Pushes it ahead to Smith. And Smith runs into some trouble. And that ball recovered back by the Central Blue Eagles. The floater off the glass, no good. Yellow Jackets coming back down the floor. Henderson out to Harker. And that's a big time three-pointer by Dunn from the corner. Left-handed jump shot, just a bit off. You know, Jillian, the one thing that these girls have to do is have to realize, okay, you've got time. You can slow it down. They don't have to be so fast. Are you impressed with how the pace has been so far?
I actually really am, because I know that it takes a lot of skill and a lot of like ability to be able to shoot it from certain spots and make it. And so I know that it has to take like a certain amount of time for you to be able to do that. But they've been working, center at least has been working real fast in order to get those points on the board.
There's another big three-pointer by Harker to stretch the lead even more. Harker running the floor once again, slowing it down just a bit. Yellow Jackets getting on the other side of the timeline. Center doing a great job of working the clock, setting up the play. Ball inside to Thrower. Off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, and she's fouled. That'll send her to the line to shoot a pair. That foul on Janisha Price. And from way outside, that ball just a little too strong. Pendleton bringing the ball up court. And a great shot.
Straight in the net.
Schneider lets it fly. Schneider with a big three-pointer. Harker lets that one go. No good off the top of the rim. Smith all alone by herself with 4 Yellow Jackets. And, of course, the turnover. Smith getting a little ahead of herself, should have slowed the ball down. A 4-on-1 situation, you're not going to win in that situation most of the time. Wait for the Cavalry to come down and give you a little bit of help. How about that? Uncontested to the rack, no good. That one is going to be recovered down low and bouncing around. Another try for the Yellow Jackets, pulled down by Pendleton. And Pendleton to the rack, drawing the foul. Pendleton misses the first one. Trailing here by 7 with just over 2 minutes to play in the first period. Pendleton's second shot. And that one is good. So that cuts the lead in half, 12-6. Just under 2 minutes left in the opening period. Here in this girls Class 4 District 15 championship game for the region title. That one bounces out of bounds. So all in all, the hustle on both sides of it has been pretty good. You see a lot of play, but you know, there's been some mental mistakes made on both sides so far, Jillian.
Yeah, for sure.
So Schneider out to Pendleton, who gets it inside to Ramirez. Money. The 10-foot shot is good. Her first 2 points of the ball game. Cutting the lead to 4. Henderson at the top of the key. Dishes it out to Harker. Harker throws it out of bounds there. The ill-advised pass with 1:13 left here in the opening period. Schneider getting it inside to Smith. Smith with the floater. Too hard off the glass. Here come the Yellow Jackets in transition. And that one just a little too much for Dunn. Pendleton regroups, kisses it off the glass for 2. Great shot by Riley Pendleton. 37 seconds left on the clock. Dunn with the ball. Out to Harker. Harker inside the thrower. And they'll call the travel on thrower. Ladies playing a very aggressive underneath the basket.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Like, she's playing so aggressive, which that can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing.
It can. You have to exert your energy and exert what you want to do in this game. 20 seconds left. Ball inside. That shot no good. Pulled down by Dunn. Going to push it ahead to Harker. Harker puts it on the floor, waits, and gets the unfriendly roll. But hey, that's what friends are for. Dunn there for the putback. And looks like the long baseball pass just to beat the clock, and no good. So after one period of play here at the Interscholastic League Fieldhouse, the Centre Yellow Jackets lead it by 4, 14-10. You're listening to us here on the KCPS Live Stream Network. We'll have more for you in just a moment. So after the opening period here, Yellow Jackets off to a hot start, 14-10 as we open up the second period. A hard-fought game by both. It looks like there's some controversy here regarding the wearing of the face mask. Or maybe there's no controversy at all. There you go. All the ladies will have to remove those face masks that are underneath their chins, looking more like chin straps. And they will be back to action here momentarily. Possession goes to the Blue Eagles. Haley moving the ball out to Pendleton. Pendleton from way outside drains the three.
That was impressive.
Excellent poise by Pendleton. And more hustle from Pendleton. The senior guard, 5'7". You hear her name a lot. Harker. Nice rotation on that one, but not good enough. And that ball's batted away and recovered by the Yellow Jackets. Dunn with the ball, top of the key. Out to Harker. Harker to Henderson. Spreading out the floor. Henderson trying to make something happen, and there's another turnover. Blue Eagles trailing by 1. That one's short. Recovered. Schneider takes another left-handed J from way up top, no good. Falling back is Haley, who couldn't get it to go. And Henderson will slow it down. There's a travel call against the Yellow Jackets. So the Blue Eagles on the possession here on the turnover. Schneider with the look of pure determination against Harker. A good matchup. Ramirez, turn around for 3. No good, off the glass. Ball rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. Henderson will bring it down the floor. No shot. That'll be a foul on Ramirez, her first. That's the third team foul for the Blue Eagles. Parker with the open shot, uncontested, in and out. And that ball batted away by Haley. It'll be Yellow Jackets ball. 6:08 here in period number 2. That ball in and out, no good. Jackets going back to the line. Oswego at the strip, which is the same as a strike. Knocks down the first free throw to stretch the lead to 2. And makes both of the free throws to run the score to 16-13. And that's going to be on Schneider. Blocking foul on Schneider. That is the 15th foul here. Her first, I believe. That ball rims out, but good the second time around for the Jackets. That makes it 18-13, 5:34 left here in the opening half. Pendleton inside. Puts that one over to Heron, and there's a turnover. Jackets pushing the floor. Parker out to Dunn. Dunn slows it down. Parker driving in the post. And just a little
too aggressive.
Yeah, a little bit. So Oswego will go back to the line again. Zena Oswego knocks it down, ices it, 19-13. And that ball stripped away, and it'll be batted out, and Pendleton will be charged with the foul. That'll send Henderson to the line. And that shot just a little bit off.
Just a little short.
Just a little short. It happens sometimes. And so many times when you have a shot like that from the free throw line, you hope that it doesn't get inside your head. And it's going to be interesting to see how she recovers from that, because you know, you have to be able to kind of put those things aside. You can't worry about the little things like that.
Right, and that's hard sometimes. I know I play sports, and I know that it's hard. Like, you make one little mistake, and it gets in your head for the rest of the game.
And you can't do that. It's all about the next play. So Schneider with the long shot there, and the Jackets recover. Henderson. So we'll see if she's recovered at all as she
steps back up to the line.
So the 1-and-1 on the way for Henderson. And we'll see if she's recovered from the last opportunity. Still wide right and bouncing off the front of the rim. Lady Eagles, Blue Eagles. Ball stripped away from Ramirez. Harker to Dunn. Dunn off the glass for 2. And there's a floater. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot attempt, but the ball turned over. Smith off the top and gets it to go. Excuse me, I said Smith. That is Johnnisha Price. Pardon me. Johnnisha Price getting that big shot. Ball inside the thrower. Nice turnaround, but no good. Excellent footwork there, but just couldn't get the ball to go. Schneider dribbling past the defenders. Pulls up. That's short, but the pass underneath to Smith, who couldn't get that one to go. That'll be a 30-second timeout here for the Yellow Jackets. 21-15 so far. And what I always look for, especially as we get later on in the game, is how much have these players exerted themselves? When you look over here, are their hands on their knees? Are they tired? Are they leaning over? Are they looking energetic? What's your take on the physical aspect of this game?
I think that they're exerting themselves. It's good to exert yourself, yes, but to a certain extent, because you do it too much and you're going to be tired for the rest of the game, and then you can't exert yourself more towards the end of the game.
Exactly. So
when you need it most, if you're down by a couple points.
You've got to save some gas in the tank. And if you don't, then, bad things can happen.
Right.
So it'll be all about who has the most energy and who's the last team standing here. But you can guarantee that they're going for all the marbles here in this district championship game. Whipping the ball around, inside, and that one falls in for Coleman. Her first points of the ball game. Pendleton receiving instruction from the sidelines. That one nearly stripped away. It's batted around, and it'll be a jump. That's a holding foul on Henderson. Third team foul. Henderson will take some time off. Being replaced in the lineup. And down Schneider pushing off, and that one's short. Yellow Jackets pushing the tempo. Harker out to Dunn. Ball back inside to Coleman, and Pendleton fighting for it. Comes up with it out to Schneider. And that ball turned right back over to the Yellow Jackets. Dunn, Harker, off the glass. Textbook. 25-15. Wild and aired shot that will bounce out of bounds. So Ramirez will inbound this one. Passes it inside to Smith with the runner. That one no good. She gets hacked in the process. So the push is on Azaria Lewis. Picks up her first personal foul. Smith at the line for two. And that one just Off the front of the rim, no good. Second attempt. And that one rims out, but recovered by Haley, who gets fouled as well. So that one will be on Zena. Haley going to the line. The one-handed free throw is just a little strong.
Take that towel, girl.
And that one is good off the backboard. Cuts the lead to 9. 1:54 left in the first half as the Yellow Jackets lead at 25-16 here at the Interscholastic Fieldhouse. Big time jumper from way out. That's no good. And ball batted away, and it'll be Blue Eagle ball. Pendleton brings it up the floor. Crossover, behind the back. Pressure defense. Dribbles out of the trap. Great stop by Ramirez. That ball batted around, but not quite good enough. And rims out. Harker pushing it ahead. And the runner is no good by Lewis. Down to Harker. Harker drives, pulls up. Off the rim, no good. That ball batted away out of bounds. It'll be Central ball. Here come the Blue Eagles. Slowing the pace down just a bit as we watch the clock wind down to just around 50 seconds. Pendleton on the drive, no good, uncontested. Hands up, done. Running the floor, 2 steps. That's high off the glass, no good. Ripped out, and it'll be Yellow Jackets ball. Harker steps up. Great rotation on that one off the front of the rim, but no good. Ramirez over the head pass, and that one batted away out of bounds. Possession arrow going to the Yellow Jackets. Or pardon me, going to Central. Harker bringing it up the floor. Clock winding down inside Zena. And call for the travel. It'll be Central ball. 16 seconds left on the clock, 25-16. Yellow Jackets leading. Central bringing the ball in, trying to make something happen to wrap up this first half. Pendleton driving, steps up from way outside, and that one's going to go out. No good. The pressure of the defense has been tremendous for the Yellow Jackets, and Pendleton wanted a foul on that, but she wasn't going to get that call.
No, I can tell she's getting kind of angry about it too.
The frustration.
She's starting to get frustrated, and sometimes I can get the best of you.
And that shot is not going to be good anyway. So at the end of the first half, it's the Center Yellow Jackets leading the Central Blue Eagles 25-16 here in the girls class 4 District 15 Region Championship game. We're going to take a quick timeout and have more for you in the second half.
Oh, she has a big head.
Hey, that's the way to welcome us back in. Like to welcome in our new color commentator who has just had the shortest time of being a color commentator. Thank you for joining us. You had a great run. Maria Mantai, freshman from Paseo Academy, welcome in. And Maria, your opportunity to do some color commentating. And I understand that you're new to the KCPS School District. Tell us a little bit about where you came from and how you're enjoying the new school year so far.
So far, it's been interesting. We haven't done much in school, but every time I go past my school, I'm like, wow, that's a pretty big school considering I came from a school, Plaza Academy, where our max capacity was like 75 people.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is a lot bigger.
So definitely a change of pace for you.
Yes.
And a change of pace for the game. If you're just joining us, 27-16 is what our score is right now. The Central Blue Eagles trailing the Yellow Jackets out of center. And now there's a lot of second half action to catch you up on. So Alana Heron at the free throw line, missing the first one.
Yeah. I've noticed there's been a lot of free throws today.
Yeah, a very physical game, and Jillian was joining us earlier. We talked a lot about the physicality of this basketball game, and these ladies certainly putting it all on the line this afternoon.
Yeah.
Anderson driving, and that rims out. Second opportunity, thrower gets it done down underneath for 2 more points.
So now 16 to 29. We tried the free throw line.
Yellow Jackets with the turnover here, pushing it ahead. Henderson driving up and puts it in. So Henderson with 2 points. They're her first points of the ball game. Pendleton jumps, and there's a fight for the ball underneath. The jump ball. And it'll be the Blue Eagles ball underneath their own basket. And again, Maria, excuse me, I keep wanting to say Mariah for some reason.
It's fine, I'll just be my nickname.
Maria, we keep seeing a lot of physical activity here, a lot of physical play underneath the basket.
Yeah, a lot of small fights and pushes,
Smith
and fouls.
with the big three-pointer from outside. That'll make it 31-19.
Still got a ways to catch up, but those three-pointers will definitely get us there.
Absolutely. So Smith opens this game up with a huge three-pointer. Clutch, if you will. That takes the score 31-19, 6:27 left here in the third quarter. Or the third period, depending on which side of the state line you live on.
Each for their own.
Harker, way outside. Rims out, thrower.
Oh, they pushed it out of bounds.
And coach wants her to just grab that basketball, secure the basketball. In any sport, that's the one thing that every coach wants you to do, secure the ball.
Yes. The ball is the entire game. If it goes out of bounds, then you got to start all over again.
Absolutely. Harker
Security.
with the crossover, done. Lets it fly. And
ooh,
that
just off.
gets nothing.
Okay, they're spreading back out. And number 13 has it.
All right, so Schneider is bringing the ball up the floor, and Schneider loses it for a bit.
The teammate
And
gets
there's
it,
the
and
kiss.
another point. Wait.
31-21 there.
Okay. Central's catching up.
So the Yellow Jackets running wild here and with the rebound. Dunn
Whoa.
off the body. Lewis. That ball too hard. Thrower with the rebound and the putback. That makes it 33-21. Pendleton bringing the ball down the floor. Schneider and Harker Schneider down low, left hand off the glass, no good. Pulled down by thrower, and we jump ball.
That Yellow Jacket ball?
Eliza Thomas will enter the game for thrower.
Okay.
Harker pushing it ahead, dishes it out to Dunn, the leading scorer in the game, to Lewis. That rims off the top.
Yep, another run back. Central's got the ball.
And Smith couldn't quite hold on to that one.
It went right out of bounds.
Jackets leading by 12.
21 to, yep, 12.
And there's a turnover. Pendleton through the defender, pulls
Throwing
up
it
just
for a
inside the
three-pointer.
three-pointer. And that rims in and out.
Ooh, and that ball.
So Alana Heron will go to the free throw line. So she misses the first one. And that one just short as well. But she gets her own rebound and hit it back to the free throw line.
You said everything I wanted to say.
So what about her tenacity? I mean, you missed the first two, but then you have a second opportunity to go out there and try it again.
True. That takes a lot of bravery, being able to know that you failed twice, but still go back for that third one.
And she'll have that opportunity to shoot two.
Yep.
Coach Marshall giving instructions on the sideline here, 33-21. 4 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the third period. Heron.
Oh, she got it in.
So she sinks the first free throw.
Yep. That means she got a second one. She's going for it, and bounces right off.
So,
now the Yellow Jackets have it.
So, yeah, Harker will bring it down the floor. Great defense there, but she gets through that defense and kisses that one off the glass, a little too strong. Smith will bring the ball down the floor for the Blue Eagles.
Trying to go in for another throw. Almost loses it.
Pulls up for three, and that one is too hard to the left. Schneider at the top of the key.
Ooh, she's teasing him.
Pendleton driving to the basket with the floater, too strong. That one just misses. Haley almost gets that one to go, but she'll go to the foul line.
They're still
Pushing
trying.
foul.
They're doing good, keeping persistent. First throw. Ooh, bounces. Oh, bounces in.
So she gets the shooter's roll, the shooter's touch, and that one falls to cut the lead to 10.
They're definitely catching up.
The patented one-hander is no good. And here come the Yellow Jackets.
Running across.
Parker pushes it out to Dunn. Dunn to Henderson. Henderson.
Ooh.
Ill-advised pass, and that's a turnover. Schneider will bring it down the floor for the Blue Eagles. Pendleton inside, that ball battered around. Yellow Jackets ball.
They're running down the field with it.
And Dunn
Oh, foul.
draws the foul, but it's called a travel call.
Oh.
So that'll be a full timeout for the Yellow Jackets.
Okay.
Just over 3 minutes left here to play in the third period, 33-23. And we're seeing two teams that still are going at a great tempo and a great balance. You know, neither team looks like they're run down or tired or refuses to back down from the other.
Yeah, it definitely seems like at this point, I would expect them to be exhausted and just barely going as fast, but they're just going as fast as they were when they started.
Well, you know, the key with that is conditioning, especially in the offseason. So many coaches will prepare their teams, and, you know, you see them run little suicides. You see them running up and down the floor at practice. You see them doing all types of conditioning, and that's what it's for. In particular, that fourth quarter, when the game is tight, when the game is on the line, 9 times out of 10, it'll come down to that team who still has that gas left in the tank, that oxygen left in the lungs, and a team that can get it done.
Yes. Stamina, tenacity, that stuff definitely helps once you get near the end. And definitely showing because they're definitely catching up. We are 10 points short.
A 10-point deficit here, 3:01 left in the third period. And the Yellow Jackets have been very consistent, to say the least.
Yes. Yellow Jackets have been very on their game the whole time, and I feel like they're definitely getting a little bit worn out.
Schneider from up top.
Ooh.
Drops the three-pointer. 33-25, a big-time three-pointer by Brianna Schneider.
Center is number 12. And number 5's got it and throwing it.
And the runner is no good for Harker. Ball battered around, Harker with it. She steps up from way outside, and that's no good from outside.
Oh, Central catches it and is going down the court.
Schneider lets it fly, no good. Ball recovered by Haley, out to Pendleton, who's thinking about it, lets it fly, no good.
Ooh, there's a ball on. Ooh. Little bit of fight on the ground.
Coach wants to verify the score. We're going to check the score.
They're very.
Yeah, Nick found it too.
They want to check the score.
So everybody trying to verify if the score is correct. There was a little controversy about that three-pointer. So the book and the clock are matching. So the correct score is 33-25. Yellow Jackets leading here with just over 2 minutes to play. Schneider from outside off the glass, no good. And Haley looks like she'll pick up the foul as thrower on the receiving end of that.
Yellow Jackets are running down the field with the ball and go for it. And two-pointer.
So blocking foul
Ah.
called on the Blue Eagles. Henderson driving. That one comes up short. Haley with the rebound, and Schneider will bring it up the floor. Slowing it down here in the third period. Schneider driving, throws up the runner, no good. Ball rebounded by the Jackets. Dunn driving through, no good. Ball tipped away. Blue Eagles on the fast break, 2-on-1.
Ooh, pushed away.
Oh, she goes down hard.
Ooh, she doesn't look like she's getting up too fast.
Well, in those types of instances, when you're going that fast, you want to take your time. There's no rush for her to pick it up. We'll just want to make sure that she's doing okay.
Yeah.
So that foul will be on Henderson. That is her third foul.
Looks like she's gotten hurt badly.
Can't tell if that's a knee or an ankle that they're tending to, but obviously grimacing in pain is Heron. So we'll take a quick timeout for the injury. We'll be right back. Yeah, never call numbers. Never call numbers. Hear names if you can. So Heron off on the sidelines. There's a very animated center bench to our right.
Yes. Coach definitely doesn't seem very happy.
So Ramirez at the line to shoot the free throws. Nails it. Cuts the lead to 33-26, 1:08 left to play. Henderson. That ball no good, and thrower right there for the cleanup. Pendleton. The kiss off the glass, and that's good for two.
Yellow Jackets running down. Time for one, and good.
Thrower underneath to make it 37-28.
Clock's running down fast.
Smith driving to the bucket, and she draws the foul. That one on Dunn, her second foul. Into Pendleton, driving up the glass. Going head to head with Thrower. And Thrower with the foul, her second. Third team foul. Pendleton at the line.
Throwing for a first. Gets it good. Goes for the second. Bounces right off top. Tries for another, but fails.
So it'll be a travel call, and it'll be Yellow Jackets ball. "19 seconds left. Coach Marshall wants the defense to spread it out. And there's a turnover to Ramirez. And she's called for the double dribble to give the ball right back to the Yellow Jackets. 6.3 seconds left in the third.
Really running out of time, and it's really starting to look like it's getting to the players and the coach.
And you have to maintain your mental stability here, because when the game gets in this type of fashion, it's one of those things where you have to persevere. Ball in the backcourt to Dunn. Time ticking down. Henderson pulls up, batted away by Pendleton. So at the end of three, 37-29, Yellow Jackets leading this one at the Interscholastic League Fieldhouse. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. back for the final quarter as the Yellow Jackets lead at 37-29. We've seen an entertaining game, and not only have we seen an entertaining game, but we've had some entertaining color commentating. The tag team is back at it, and now Jillian Johnson back at it as we pick things up here with that missed opportunity. Pendleton, that ball batted away, but she recovers it. Passes it to Schneider, and that ball batted away by Thrower. It's really strange, Jillian, I got to tell you, because for the most part, all season long, there's been very little fandage, or fandom, I should say, and now we've got a few fans in the stands, and you can really feel the energy and the electricity here.
Yeah, for sure. I know the last time I color commentated, there was like no one. But this time it's like I can feel the energy and the support coming from the crowd from both sides.
And it's been very interesting to say the least. And this game has been very interesting as well. 37-29. The Jackets leading, trying to add to that lead with Henderson at the free throw line. She drains the first. And missing the second. Smith loses control of the ball, so it'll be Yellow Jackets ball. Before being fouled, so she was fouled. That foul was on Harker, I believe. Yeah, Harker's first personal foul. That sends Smith to the line. She misses the first, or misses the shot. And the Jackets trying to turn that over into points. Harker with the floater to Thrower. Thrower off the glass. Two more. Here's Pendleton out to Smith. That's no good. Batted around. Smith has it again. Out to Schneider. Ramirez stops, and that one's short. Will contact underneath Alzaria Lewis. Harker with the crossover. It'll be a blocker foul on Smith. Smith's second foul. Ramirez all over Henderson. Picks up the foul, her third. Seventh team foul as Henderson goes to the line. Henderson misses the free throw. And Pendleton bringing the ball down the floor. Goes through three defenders, high off the glass, and gets it to fall. Pendleton with a blast of emotion there after scoring that bucket. Picking up the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot one. Pendleton too strong on the bonus. And the Yellow Jackets yelling for that foul. And they'll get it. Pendleton picks up her third personal foul. Team's 8th. So Lewis goes to the line and misses the free throw. And Coach Marshall wants to take a timeout for the Central Blue Eagles. 40-31, 6:12 left in this ball game. And we've seen a great emotional contest, both teams going back and forth, because after all, this is for that district championship. And these teams trying to get to the state tournament eventually. So it's going to be very wall-to-wall interaction, a lot of emotion. And this is one of those games where you leave everything out on the floor.
Yeah, but some people don't know how to do that. They take everything to heart. I know that personally from playing sports. Like some people, like most people can just leave it on the court. Like what happened on the field or the court happened on the court. Like we'll do it again next year. But other people are just like, no, you did this or you did me wrong in some way, so I'm going to hold on to that until next season, and then we're going to go back at it.
So here we go. 6:12 left in this ball game. Central trying to cut this lead and catch up here. 6 minutes left to do it. Ball inbound. Smith off the glass. 40-33, just over 6 minutes left in this one. Henderson will try to slow this game down and eat some time off the clock. Parker passes it out. Dunn drives, stops. Coach wants a travel call on that one. And that ball tossed up, and she tossed it up and caught it back to herself. And that's the way it looked from our end of the floor, but nonetheless, this is going to be Central ball. Schneider bringing the ball down the floor. Schneider keeping it herself. Off the glass, cutting the lead down to 5. Dunn driving through, answers with the layup of her own. Coach Marshall wants his players to be tighter on defense. It is going to go down to the wire in the final ticks on the clock in this one, Jillian. 42-35, Yellow Jackets barely holding on as Central is starting to surge. But Zena's going to the line with an opportunity to stretch this lead out. And it's no good. Haley fighting for the ball and steps out of bounds. The Yellow Jacket ball. Dunn. Zena. Ball battered away by Haley, but Zena picks up her own rebound and goes straight back to the rack. Timeout. Yellow Jackets called them for one, but they're not gonna, nobody saw that but me, I guess. All right, so the timeout will go to the Central Blue Eagles. "30-second timeout. Jillian, this one is really starting to heat up here. You talk about tempo and pacing. Both teams not ready to go home yet.
No, definitely not. I know that they're both eager to win. They just want to win. It's a championship.
Yeah, and when you have this much on the line, you start thinking about all those days that you had in practice and all those days where you used to wake up and get to practice early and you're out there running and doing all the different things it takes to be a champion or to get to a championship. And we're seeing that on display here at the IL Fieldhouse tonight.
Yeah.
Blue Eagles inbound. Schneider lets it fly from up top. No good. Rebounded down low by Smith. And she'll go to the line. That one on Zena. Zena picking up the foul on that one. Smith going back to the line. And drains it. And misses the second. .441 left in this ball game. Ball down low to Smith. Off the glass too hard. Pulled down by Haley. Pendleton too strong. Ramirez. No go. And it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow going the way of Central. Brianna Schneider with the floater, too strong. That ball bouncing away. Recovered by Dunn. Dunn looking up the floor. Parker, Henderson. Henderson, Haley matchup. Lewis. Henderson with the floater. And Pendleton driving the rack, loses control over it for a second, but contact in the air. So that'll send her to the line. Thrower picks up her fourth foul of the game. 3:37 left here at the Interscholastic League Field House. Pendleton shooting two and makes the first. Thrower coming off the floor. Pendleton misses the second. Harker pulls down the rebound.
She snatched that up real quick.
Yeah. Just over 3 minutes in this one. The Yellow Jackets spreading out the floor. Harker driving and misses on that one. But here comes Dunn with the steal. And Dunn with a great acrobatic move to save that ball from going out of bounds. And some serious half-court checking there by Ramirez. And she'll pick up another one. That is her fifth foul. So Ramirez is fouled out, and Price will enter the game. Henderson drains it. Henderson misses the second shot. Blue Eagles with the bad pass. That's batted away and turned over. Coleman trying to secure the ball. Harker, the dish inside. Another 2 points for Xena. 49-37 here. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. 2:22. Pendleton from way out gets nothing there, but recovered underneath by Haley. Her third rebound opportunity.
She got worried there for a second, like she got in trouble. She looked at her like, oh.
That was a classic reaction there, as Goldman was receiving some constructive criticism, and you could see it on her face to where she was like, uh-oh, coach is saying something to me, but then it turned into something positive, and you saw the frown turn into a smile real quick.
Yeah, she was like, oh, okay.
(49-37), Yellow Jackets leading. 2:02 left. The ball inside, and there's Coleman picking that one up. Harker pushing the tempo. Passes out to Dunn. That ball slapped away, recovered by Pendleton. Pendleton beats the trap. Smith, 2-on-1 situation, and she goes to the rack and picks up the foul. That one on Coleman. Coleman's second personal foul. Smith at the strike. This is the first one. And the second one is good. 49-38, 1:42 left. Yellow Jackets trying to slow it down and spread out the floor. Ball underneath, and that's good for Xena. 51-38. Pendleton. Pendleton lets it fly in and out. Ball recovered. Schneider driving. Can't get that one to go. And the Yellow Jackets have the ball. Henderson slowing it down, waiting for everybody to get in place. Drawing up the play. Less than a minute left to play. And bet Price is going to reach. Price getting plenty of praise from Coach Marshall for her defensive footwork. 47 seconds left in this one. Dunn slowing it down. Pendleton hand checking. And she'll be called for a foul. On the push, that's Pendleton's fourth. The senior very animated about the call and the process, Jillian.
Yes, I can tell she's getting more mad every time she gets fouled. But there's a lot of pressure on you to not foul, so.
Dunn sets up and hits that free throw. And that one rims out. So as time runs down, Schneider off the glass. Parker driving and goes off the glass with a great turnaround. Pendleton from three, no good. Ball rebounded by Price, who puts it up. And the clock ticks down. And the Center Yellow Jackets eke out the win here at the IL Fieldhouse to win the district championship. The final score,
54-38, 48, I think.
54-38.
54-40.
54-40, thank you. So now we'll watch the trophy presentation here. And the runner-up, Central Blue Eagles, Coach Marshall, getting an opportunity to hoist that runner-up second place trophy as the district runner-up. A great season for the Central Blue Eagles. And now to recognize the district champions, the Center Yellow Jackets are rushing the floor and wanting all the praise from their fans. Their fans have traveled here and witnessed a great ball game. And it's been a wonderful year for both teams who fought so hard to get here, Jillian. And this was one of those times where you leave it all on the floor, you see that true grit that we've always talked about.
Yeah, this is where you see people's true colors.
And regardless of, we talk about, it doesn't matter if you win or lose and all that type of stuff. It's all about that sportsmanship, and we saw two teams that really respected one another and respected the game of basketball. And all in all, it was an excellent opportunity to showcase some really great skills, some really great players here at the IL Fieldhouse tonight. So as we wind it down, we'd like to thank all of our help here for a fabulous broadcast this week. We've been here since Saturday. Sarah Wilson has been doing all of our graphics for us. Our twin towers here of students, Maria Mantai, Jillian Johnson, Miss Terry Brown is up top running the camera, and of course, doing all the punching and directing your show has been Jordan Jackson. I'm D. Jackson, and we have had an absolutely brilliant experience bringing you this, and we hope to see you around the bend. Until next time, take care, everybody. I'm D. Jackson, and we'll see you at the game.